Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us back here at Global Hemp Group's channel. We are, of course, sitting here with Kurt, and hot off the presses is an exciting news announcement. But first off, Kurt, how are you doing?
I am fabulous. Thank you so much.
Good, good. It's glad to have you back on. And so tell us, Kurt, what's going on with this acquisition of strategic land?
Absolutely. We have now acquired 3 very strategic pieces of land, and this is all in the Hayden, Colorado area. So this is the first time that we're actually acknowledging that where the project is. So Hayden, Colorado is in northwest Colorado, just outside of Steamboat Springs, the ski resort. And this is an area that requires a tremendous amount of affordable housing for the workforce. And until now, until we had these 3 key strategic pieces of land locked down, we really didn't want to tell anybody where this was for competitive reasons. But now that we've completed this 3rd transaction, we actually have a 44-acre parcel that is the industrial commercial land that we'll be using for the manufacturing facility at the HAIZ, the Hemp Agro-Industrial Zone. And we'll continue to build that out with other technologies from other groups. And so in addition to that, as we've already announced, there was 166 acres that is annexed into the city and currently ready for further development. So it's basically in addition to an existing housing development that was built a number of years ago. And then the most recent piece that we are announcing is a 664-acre piece of land that is contiguous to the 166. So in the short term, it'll be used for growing hemp. In the longer term, that's where we will have our expansion of the residential area going to. So it actually wraps around that 166 acres. So it's you end up with a very, very large 800+ acre plot that is really going to be instrumental for development over the next, 20 years. This project has that kind of time horizon where we can build up to 100 houses a year, and we barely scratch the demand for what is required out there right now. So we're very excited. This is it's been a long time in coming to put all this together, but now we have the 3 key packages of land for the development of our green community in Hayden, Colorado. So it's nice to be able to say, everybody's been asking me, well, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And I'm going, well, we can't talk about that yet. And so this is the first time that we've had an opportunity to actually tell everybody where it is. And so, we're ready to get started. We've got the planners engaged. We've got the engineers engaged. We're working on laying out the industrial area first. But the interesting thing about the industrial area is that, yes, we've got the manufacturing facility there, but we also have 2 model homes that we're putting out right at the front so that people, as they drive by the highway, can see exactly what we are going to build. And that'll be the basis for our pre-sales. So it's we're looking to get that started as soon as possible. We're working through the logistics of designing and layouts and all of the things that go with that, working with the city and our planners and our engineers. So it's we've come a long way in this last year since we first announced our initial intentions of building out this green, and it's really sustainable community. We're building out a whole community. So this is going to be unlike anything that has been seen in North America so far, especially when you use hemp-based building materials. Most of the time you see maybe, one house here, one house there. Most of them tend to be large, expensive homes where people can afford to experiment with these building materials. But the reality is that these type of materials have been used in Europe for many, many years, decades even. And so bringing it to North America in a cohesive development is very unique. And this is going to be a showcase. We're going to employ a number of eco-friendly technologies. We're going to employ the hemp building materials, and we tend to lean towards the block technology. So very excited. And we've worked hard in the background, putting a lot of this stuff together. Everybody in this last month is going, well, you don't have any news. Well, there's been a bunch of these things that we've been working on, and you just can't tell until it's done. So that's where we are today.
Yeah. Building your foundation is not a process you can rush, and you strategically not sharing exactly where it is makes sense now looking back, because you didn't want competition moving into the area. So very, very good move, sir. And now that you have all the pieces in place, the Global Hemp Group puzzle is kind of put together, and people can expect more coming out of it. So what would you say the number one thing people should be looking out for, say, for the rest of this year should be?
Well, there's a number of collaborations we're working on that will enhance the development of this project. We will obviously, we'd like to put some shovels in the ground to be able to announce that we're building our model homes. And we got a couple other surprises that we're working on as well, but can't talk about those quite yet. But we are working hard to, as I say, pull various collaborations together to enhance everything that we're doing at this project.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for the teasers, and everyone else, we will keep you tuned in when the actual news comes across the wire. Kurt, thank you so much for your time today.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.